Very often I'm asked by individuals, what do I do about those meeting attendees that have a tendency to create a lot of problems in the meetings that I attend and conduct? They multitask, they have a tendency to speak off topic, they text a lot, they just seem completely disengaged in the meeting process. And the first question I'll ask them is, have you conducted a simple stakeholder analysis? And what I mean by that is you will assess each and every potential attendee along two spectrums. Number one, what's their influence level? Number two, what's their interest level? You've got your meeting objective, you've got your deliverables, but assess people along those two dimensions. What's their interest level and influence level? And then you will have four types of participants. Let's look at the first one, someone who's got high interest and high influence. Your biggest advocate. You want that person in the meeting. If you schedule a meeting and they are unable to attend that meeting, I would strongly recommend canceling that meeting. You don't want a meeting to end having to now bring in the person that was supposed to be in that meeting in the first place. Number two, you've got your high influence, low interest individuals. Circle those people because they are the individuals you want to spend the most time with before the meeting. You want to create engagement. From that low interest, you want to create interest. What's important to that other individual? What is beneficial to that other individual? How can I create a win for them in this particular meeting? You will spend quality time with that individual because they are extremely important to the success of that meeting. Now let's talk about those with low influence. You've got your low influence with high interest. Someone who doesn't have the influence, but they're very interested and engaged in the process. You may want to invite those attendees for the fact of just creating that level of interest and excitement within a meeting. Your last attendee has low interest and low influence. And I would strongly recommend, why would you invite someone who doesn't feel engaged and on top of that has very little influence in the process, in the objective, in the outcome, in the execution of that outcome? So for your next meeting, create that attendee list, use a simple stakeholder analysis, and try to make sure at that next meeting you don't invite the low interest, low influence attendee.